Welcome to this guide on migrating Java to Kotlin and understanding conversion strategies. Kotlin has become the preferred language for modern Android development, and learning how to convert existing Java code is an essential skill for developers. In this video, we'll explore practical strategies to help you transition your Java codebase to Kotlin effectively. There are several compelling reasons to convert your Java code to Kotlin. First, Kotlin's concise syntax significantly reduces boilerplate code, allowing you to write the same functionality in fewer lines. Second, Kotlin provides built-in null safety that helps prevent runtime crashes caused by null pointer exceptions. Third, Kotlin is 100% interoperable with existing Java code, meaning you can use both languages side by side in the same project. Finally, Kotlin offers modern language features and better tooling support that enhances developer productivity and code quality. When migrating from Java to Kotlin, you have three main approaches to choose from. The automated approach uses integrated development environment converter tools that can automatically transform your Java files into Kotlin code. The gradual approach allows you to convert your codebase module by module, maintaining both Java and Kotlin code during the transition. The manual approach involves rewriting code by hand, which gives you the opportunity to optimize and apply Kotlin idioms from the start. Each approach has its benefits, and you can choose based on your project size and requirements. The IntelliJ IDEA converter is a powerful tool that automates Java to Kotlin conversion. Here's how to use it. First, open your Java file in IntelliJ IDEA. Second, navigate to the Code menu and select Convert Java file to Kotlin file. Third, carefully review the converted code for potential optimization opportunities, as the automatic converter may not always produce the most idiomatic Kotlin code. Fourth, run your tests to ensure that all functionality has been preserved after the conversion. This systematic approach helps catch any issues early in the migration process. Let's look at a practical example of class conversion. In Java, you would define a person class with private fields for name and age, along with a constructor that assigns these values. This requires multiple lines of code, including field declarations, constructor parameters, and assignment statements. In Kotlin, the same class can be defined in just 3 lines using a primary constructor. By declaring val properties directly in the constructor parameters, Kotlin automatically creates the fields and assigns values, eliminating all the boilerplate code. This demonstrates how Kotlin's concise syntax makes code more readable and maintainable. Null safety is one of Kotlin's most important features. In Java, you typically check for null values using if statements before accessing object methods. For example, you get a name variable and then check if it's not null before calling methods like toUpperCase. In Kotlin, you can use the safe call operator, represented by a question mark followed by a dot, combined with the let function. This approach elegantly handles nullable values without verbose if-else blocks. If the name variable is null, the entire expression returns null without throwing an exception. This makes your code safer and more concise. Working with collections in Kotlin is much more streamlined than in Java. In Java, you need to explicitly create a new array list, then add elements one by one using the add method, and iterate using a for each loop. In Kotlin, you can create a mutable list with initial values using the mutable list of function in a single line. Iterating over collections is also simpler with Kotlin's for each method and lambda expressions. The arrow syntax defines the lambda parameter, making the code more functional and expressive. This functional approach reduces boilerplate and makes collection operations more intuitive. Understanding common conversion patterns helps speed up your migration process. First, Java's primitive type int becomes Kotlin's int with a capital I second. Java's public final modifier is replaced by Kotlin's val keyword for immutable properties. Third, Java's void return type becomes unit in Kotlin, which is the equivalent of no meaningful return value. Fourth, Java's string.format method is replaced by Kotlin's string templates using the $sign symbol. These patterns appear frequently in code conversions, so familiarizing yourself with them will make the migration process much smoother. Following best practices ensures a successful migration from Java to Kotlin. First, start with small, isolated modules rather than attempting to convert your entire codebase at once. This reduces risk and allows you to learn from each conversion. Second, maintain comprehensive test coverage to verify that converted code behaves identically to the original Java code. Third, always review auto-converted code for opportunities to make it more idiomatic and leverage Kotlin-specific features. Fourth, invest time in learning Kotlin idioms and best practices so you can optimize converted code beyond simple syntax translation. These practices will help you achieve a high-quality migration. Thank you for watching this guide on migrating Java to Kotlin. You now have the knowledge and strategies needed to start converting your Java code to Kotlin. Remember to start small, test thoroughly, and continuously improve your understanding of Kotlin idioms. With practice, you'll be writing idiomatic Kotlin code and enjoying the benefits of this modern, expressive language. Happy coding!
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.